As I gradually get the attention of those at the back of the room, I will start to make some announcements. Well, I want to, first of all, thank a whole lot of people for this past week and this past weekend. The Yuletide market took place on Saturday, and we had lots and lots of people through, and that was buoyed by the people coming on the tour of homes. And I know that we've had over 300, maybe close to 400 people come through the church with the tour of homes. All of that was done through a massive effort of a number of volunteers, and I think we should just give them a round of applause. If you didn't volunteer, I'd just like you to consider that if you maybe just put a couple of hours in on some of these things, it would help relieve someone who's put more than a couple of hours in. And so just a little bit of help can really make a difference for someone who's been carrying the burden. We actually do have a call for volunteers because this coming weekend is another big one. We are putting a float in the parade again, and we do need people to help build the float, and especially we need help unbuilding the float at the end. When all the excitement's over, there's still work to be done, and we don't want to leave it to one or two people. So if you have time after the parade to join the people that have built the float, to help get it apart so the trailer can be returned to the person who loans it to us so it can be put back to work. The other thing we need for the parade, we are handing out hot chocolate and cookies. So if you've already been preparing to contribute to the cookie effort there or the hot chocolate effort and come out and help out there, that would be great. This is an emergency request kind of. We need some more inflatable snowmen for the float. If you have a yard decoration or you're thinking of getting a yard decoration, the theme of the parade this year is, do you want to build a snowman? And so we've decided to do, drum roll, a Snow-tivity. So we're going to have Mary and Joseph and Jesus and the wise men and whatever else we can get, whether it's inflatable animals, inflatable people, we'll make them out to be shepherds and wise men and that sort of thing. We'll have a great Snow-tivity float. And you can help just by loaning one of your inflatables to that. Oh yes, and then next week is also the children's service, and it's also the last day to bring in all your Operation Christmas Child boxes. We're going to have the dedication, and then they'll be sent to the distribution center from here. Interestingly, because of the tour of homes, we got some extra donations to the coat and boot program, extra donations to the milk mats. Yeah, we got people bringing in milk bags for the mat weaving. We also had some people take away some boxes to fill for the Operation Christmas Child. It's been overflow goodness coming out of that tour of homes. So that's all coming up this coming weekend. Next Saturday is also the community supper after the parade. So after you've helped take apart the float, there's a free supper afterwards. But also our coat and boot program is going to be able to distribute coats and boots at the parade where we're giving out the hot chocolate. Hats and mitts at the parade. All those people come to the parade expecting a coat, and no, you should have put one on before you came. It is great how we're able to work together. What's that?
Lunch after church next Sunday.
That's right.
The Sunday school teachers are providing soup.
I made a list. It's useless. So lunch. I forgot about the lunch after the children's service. It'll be soup and it'll be great. There's one more announcement, and we had to order some new t-shirts for the kids or the people that'll be running alongside the float. So don't be afraid, folks, this is not... We now have an official St. Paul's t-shirt. And there's a sign-up sheet if you want to order them. It has the St. Paul's logo right under the beard. Beards are not supplied with the shirt, sorry. And then we have our logo and the mission. So our mission is expressed on this shirt in the way that I first saw your mission expressed when I went to your website. It said, love God, love people, make disciples. And that's a really short way of saying so much of what Jesus has taught us to do.